Hi friends, I wanted to come on today and talk about the importance of connecting our physical health with our emotional health and our spiritual health. It's really easy to separate these issues because we like to think that when we're taking care of our body with exercise and nutrition, that everything else is good. Or if we're emotionally invested in what we're doing in our jobs and taking care of our spirit and God's word, then we assume that everything else is also great. But I think we know that's not always true, and that's not the case. So we need to make sure that we're treating our physical, emotional, and spiritual health as one all-encompassing unit. Because the way that we treat our bodies with exercise and nutrition has everything to do with our spiritual and emotional health. The way that we think of exercise has everything to do with our relationship with God and with others and with ourselves. And the relationship that we have with others and with God has everything to do with the actions we then take to take care of the temples that He's given us. So you see, these issues can't be separated. Our nutrition, our exercise, our rest, our emotional or physical health, they all are one. When we're taking care of our body, we need to take care of every part of who we are. So when we choose nutritious foods, we're honoring God because we're saying, I want to fuel my body with what is going to bless my body. And when we enjoy food without guilt and proper balance, we're saying that we realize that food isn't everything and that food was created for our enjoyment too. When we exercise with intention and purpose regularly, we are saying that we realize that our bodies are a temple, that they are a gift, that God designed our bodies to function and thrive when we take care of them. And when we take care of our spirit and our emotional health by unplugging from social media, by seeing a counselor if we need to, by talking to friends and family about what we can improve in our character, by being in God's word to make sure that we are nourishing our spirit every day, by going to church regularly and talking to God personally in prayer. We're telling God that we realize that the most important part of who we are is who He is and the spirit that He gave us. So you see that our nutrition, our exercise, our rest, our emotional and spiritual health need to have a holistic approach. We don't need to approach everything separately because we realize that who we are is all of those things, and that our health isn't dependent on just eating well. Our health isn't dependent on just having healthy relationships with others and with God, and it's not just dependent on getting good workouts in. Having a truly healthy and God-honoring lifestyle is about all of those things and intentionally working to improve ourselves in all of these ways. This is what Temple of Fitness is about, is encompassing every part of our health and wellness into one, making sure that we have a holistic approach to taking care of our bodies and every part of who God made us. When we make choices with our exercise, nutrition, with our mental and spiritual health, that's honoring God. We make mindful and educated decisions, and we realize that this body is meant to be taken care of to the best of our ability, not by our own strength, because we're too weak. Sin is always present, but with God in the game plan, we can do all things. We can accomplish all things, and we can truly emotionally realize that we can come from a place of love, self-discipline, and joy when we take care of what He's given us, because God Himself is within us and is giving us strength to do so. We don't have to be negligent in our physical health and our emotional health and our nutrition life, because God Himself empowers us to do this, to take care of what He's given us properly. He's given us resources and community to encourage us, so we can embrace the fact that we have a job to do. We have a duty to do to take care of our bodies in every aspect, and we can do this with joy, because we were created by God and for God. So serving God in our everyday lifestyle is number one. So let's lead a lifestyle of godly self-love by making sure that we are taking care of ourselves to the best of our ability in every aspect and encouraging one another to do the same, without comparison, without negativity, but realizing that we are all made by God and we all need encouragement in this area.